Continuing on with the review from topic 8 is 8.4, solve problems using angle relationships. There's some vocabulary here that you need to remember. Complementary, remember my example was when I sit up straight, my grandmother would give me a compliment because my torso and my legs were making a 90-degree angle. So if we look at the figure over here and we're trying to find a 90-degree angle, there's a couple of them we can go with. The one I like the best is the one that actually has the 90-degree angle measurement guide here. You can't just call it angle Z though, even though that's the point that's here. When you name an angle like this, you need 3 letters, and the vertex, the corner itself, needs to be the middle letter. So I'm going to call this angle QZX. And then this angle here, I'm going to name it XZY. And this little mark means angle. This little mark means angle. Oops. Just realized that when I use this pen, you can't follow my cursor. There we go. So this mark means angle. Both Z's are in the middle, which means that is the corner part of the angle. We could have called this angle XZQ, and we could have called this one YZX, as long as Z's in the middle. There's another angle over here. You could say this is, well, it is a 90-degree angle, but there's only one angle there, and complementary are when 2 of them make 90. XZY is 55, whoops, trying to erase some ink here. Okay, fine, I'll do it that way, whatevs. I wonder, at one point it said that I should take my pen and turn it upside down, and it doesn't work. Okay. XZY is this angle here. And they're saying that this angle is 55 degrees, and they want to know what other measure has an angle at 55 degrees. So I want you to see something here, okay? This angle is made up of this ray and this ray. And if you follow those rays all the way back, so if I follow this ray all the way, and then I follow this ray all the way, the vertical angles are congruent is the idea here. So this angle is made up of this yellow ray and this purple ray, and this angle is also made up of the yellow ray and the purple ray. So you would say that that angle is also 55 degrees, and you could call it angle SZR or RZS, totally up to you. Oh, hey look, vertical angles, okay. And then they did list another one. SZR and XYZ, SZX, oh yeah, that works too. SZX is made up of the purple and the yellow ray, and then this guy also is made up of the purple and the yellow ray. But they're not both 55 degrees. The 55-degree ones are definitely these two. Use the information from problem 2 to find the value of n. So we know that this angle here has a measure of, so let's see, angle SZX is congruent to angle RZY. That's those 2 blue guys. We know that SZX, do we know how big that angle is? Maybe I don't like the way I'm doing this. I'm going to do this a couple ways. RZY is actually the 3n plus 5. And SZX, we're not really sure what it is, but this is what I can tell you. If you take this angle and this angle and put them together, you get 180. And we know that this part of it was 55, which means that this blue section of it is 125 degrees, I believe. I don't know that I like how I'm doing this, but let's just keep going. Why not? Okay, so to get those guys alone, let's see, I'm going to draw my little line here. I want n to be by itself, so I'm going to start off by subtracting 5 from both sides. And then I'm going to rewrite it. So I end up with 120 is equal to 3n. And we want the n to be alone. It's being multiplied by 3, so we divide both sides by 3. N is finally alone. 1n is equal to 120 divided by 3 is 40. So n should be 40. If I was going to do that a different way, though, I don't really think I can erase. Oh, I can erase. Hey, look at this. But look at a different way to do this. So this angle and this angle together make 180. I'm going to write that down. Angle RZY is that one. And this guy is angle XZY. And what's interesting about those two together is if you add them up, you get 180 degrees, right? Because together they make a half circle, they come together to make a straight line, so we know it's 180. We already have been told that this guy is 55 degrees. So XZY is 55. RZY, I don't know how big it is. All they told me was it's 3n plus 5. And I know when I put them all together, I get 180 degrees. I'm just curious to see if we get the same thing. These two, there's no reason for them to not be put together. So that gives us 3n plus 60 equals 180. Yeah. I'm trying to get n alone, so we will subtract 60 from both sides. Rewrite what we've got. And at this point, it looks just like that did. So the last step is divide both sides by 3, and we end up with n equals 40. So this is two completely different ways that I did this. This was finding another angle that it was equal to and then solving for n. That was this one here. And then this guy up here is knowing that together they make 180. Either way though, we ended up getting the same answer. Nice. That was 9 minutes, so I'm just going to stop.